GameShowParodies.com, the power of parodies, are brought to you in the high definition, and today on Stupid Video Series, we are revisiting the lost but not forgotten series. I remember that. Most of you remembered back then at school, I want to call BrainPOP. You know, technically, this has to be my final. It has to be the first. This has to be the last ever time to watch BrainPOP. Actually, it actually remarks it marks his 20th anniversary, and I of BrainPOP the franchise. But my squealing are no longer on this channel. So, I'm still old. But because these videos are so age restricted, these videos are so much squealing that I was deleted all my files on the computer. Well, it's been 20 years since it's been 7 years since the last time I used to record BrainPOP, but I came here to use I'm using the new Microsoft video player in case that suggestion that reoccur. So this video is called Smoking. I know this is going to be good.
A carton of cigarettes? I don't know how they do things in France, mister, but here in America, we have rules about kids buying those. Dear Tim and Moby, my brother smokes, and I want him to stop. Can you give me some facts about smoking? From Sarah. Well, let's see. Smoking causes deadly illnesses like emphysema, lung cancer, and heart disease. It ups your chances of getting sick and injured. It slows you down in sports. Gives you bad breath, makes you cough, and stinks up your whole life. And it exposes your friends and family to dangerous secondhand smoke.
Smoking is bad for you, okay? I remember this noise, like beep beep.
Well, cigarettes are made of a plant called tobacco, plus hundreds of other substances, like ammonia, a harsh chemical used in cleaning products, cadmium, a toxic metal that's common in rechargeable batteries, and formaldehyde, which is used to preserve dead bodies. None of these are things you want inside your lungs. Some natural cigarette brands have no additives, but they're still terrible for you. That's because when you burn tobacco, the smoke contains thousands of other chemicals. Dozens of them are carcinogenic, known to cause cancer. Yeah, I don't know why they're even legal. Cigarettes stop your lungs from doing their job. They're supposed to take in oxygen so it can be carried to the rest of your body. But tobacco smoke contains a substance called tar. It's a sticky mixture of those dangerous chemicals we talked about. Tar damages the cells in your lungs, making it harder to breathe. Over time, that damage can develop into cancer. In fact, smoking is the #1 cause of lung cancer. But it's not just your lungs that are at risk.
Yeah, you know, let me tell you, this video, this one, I don't smoke cigarettes, but why is this people like cigarettes? Nobody explained.
Smoking damages your circulatory system and heart. It's one of the leading causes of heart disease. It also harms your skin, eyes, and liver. Pretty much every major organ in the body is damaged by smoking. Well, people start smoking for all kinds of reasons. They may think it makes them look cool, or do it because their friends or family members smoke. But once someone starts, it's really, really hard to quit. The reason for that is a drug in tobacco called nicotine. After it's inhaled, Nicotine triggers the release of adrenaline. That's a chemical your body produces in scary or exciting situations. Adrenaline makes the heart beat faster, which increases blood pressure. Doing that over and over every day is not good for the heart. But this little adrenaline rush makes smokers feel alert and stimulated. Nicotine also triggers chemicals that make people feel relaxed. Smokers begin to rely on cigarettes to experience those feelings. They become addicted, which means they're unable to stop. At the same time, they develop a tolerance to nicotine. They need to use more and more of it to get the same pleasurable effects.
Well, I can't addicted to the drugs, okay? I was addicted to video games. I was addicted to my computers. We're going to stick around with computers part.
Well, when smokers try to quit, they usually experience withdrawal. They can feel irritable, anxious, hungry, and restless. They may struggle to concentrate or go to sleep. People who stop smoking successfully usually need a lot of support. That's why it's way easier to just not start in the first place. Yeah, electronic cigarettes or e-cigarettes contain nicotine too. They were first sold as a way to quit smoking. The idea is that over time you switch to ones with less and less nicotine. Eventually you switch to a nicotine-free version and voila, you're not addicted anymore. Unfortunately, these devices haven't been all that successful in getting people to quit cigarettes.
I have never seen the cigarette boxes like it says cool. Huh? Okay. All right.
If anything, they've become another way for people to get addicted to nicotine. They come in kid-friendly flavors like fruit or candy. And the ads often claim that they're a safe alternative to cigarettes. But as we've seen, nicotine puts stress on the circulatory system. That's why chewing tobacco isn't a safe option either. It contains all the nicotine of cigarettes, plus an added risk of mouth and gum cancers. I know it stinks, but you can't force someone to stop smoking. People have to decide to quit on their own. But that doesn't mean you can't help. If someone in your life smokes, let them know that you care about them and that you're worried about their health. You can write them a note or show them this movie. That makes it easier to get the conversation going.
Yeah.
It's really hard to break free of an addiction on your own. Fortunately, there's all kinds of help for those who want to quit. Like books with detailed strategies for breaking the nicotine habit. Groups where ex-smokers meet to give each other support. And medicines that can help with those nicotine cravings. It can take a few weeks or even a few months to quit for good. But the good news is that once you stop, your body immediately starts repairing the damage. Right. If you're trying to quit smoking, remember that you don't have to do it alone. Talk to a parent or another adult you trust. It's not the easiest thing to admit, but trust me, they'll be happier knowing that you're trying to stop. No, I don't think that's the best idea.
Well, that was the most hilarious moment, so please don't smoke. This video is brought to you by 1-800-QUIT-NOW. So, well, this is hilarious. GameShowParodies.com. The power of parodies. Goodbye. I'm gonna go tell my mother and eat lunch. And hashtag GSP. And it's about time to. I'm gonna turn off this video until I'm done. So, and I'm gonna turn off this video and eat some lunch.